Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. There he goes! Turning on the Jets! The 20! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way! Touchdown, UTSA!
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games. These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. to the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Looking for the tie with the extra point. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing him right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got room to work. He's loose. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Davis looking to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Great place to start for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! The AT unit on the field.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, Dave, keep yourself out of those situations.
They've got the screen set up. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Davis will throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Making side adjustments here. And the Roadrunners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker that way.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises.
Niggas can't catch shit.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Sweet spin. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Safe completion on the screen. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come up field, and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Motion from the wideout.
Supposed to be my one.
For the first down.
How many first downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, if they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Oh, really?
The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Lockett. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch it.
Man, this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Davis looking to pass. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Powers through.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And the offense just going to spike it here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what,
he has
been
man.
unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started.
Oh, a lot of space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. They make the tackle just outside the end zone.
He be cheating like shit, man. I didn't know what the fuck I picked. It's crazy.
They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And in that situation, on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yep. Looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stuck. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll try the run. Crosses the 45. Wide open spaces. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season.
Why you all the way over here, man? Come on, man.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. The tech. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Roadrunners are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Great job by the defense that time blowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Wants to throw. It's Manning. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release by the QB. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Longhorn. And they take it in for 6 points. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground. Ripping a reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
They knock him down behind the line. The defense finishing this third quarter in style. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. On the run, it's Peterson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn!
Complete the long pass on
Cannot
fourth down.
throw.
To no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He splits the upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets down with the slide. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Come on.
And throw off the RPO.
I mean, God.
Will be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns have it in scoring position.
That is right there.
They'll try to pound their way in. And they can't punch it in with a first down.
Pressing issue right there with the steal down.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These last two plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's McCown. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not.
He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. He lost one down the sideline. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's second and long. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. It's McCown. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together.
It's a running room. There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
And